Oh, mm. This is my first time using this, so I don't know if it's going to work. I've not tried it. This is my first time, so I don't know how this video is going to turn out. But let's see. This is one. This I think 20 minutes past 1 a.m. Others are probably sleeping and doing one thing or the other, but I am here making this video. Okay, I want to talk about. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about hair lice. This is something most people are ashamed of. This is and it's a parasite. We all know hair lice are parasites, but you know, someone was saying someone was saying some time ago that causes of hair lice is an unkept hair, a dirty hair. Oh, I have not before I had that experience, before I experienced hair lice, I used to think yes, it's true. I used to think you have to have a dirty hair, not taking properly care of your hair for you to have hair lice in it. But when I had hair lice, the first day the first day my girl took out one, I told her, see, come. My hair is itching me. Check it, do you see? Check it there. Is this thing dandruff or something else? Just check. She opened my hair. I had to loosen the weaving I had on that day. Then she was like using comb, going through it section by section. And she brought out this big fat black lice. Ha! My worst. I'm having I'm having goosebumps and I'm having goosebumps right now saying this. I have kata. That's the reason for my voice change. For the past 5 days now, I've been battling mosquito. Hey! For the past 5 days now, I've been battling kata. I just started to start taking medication 2 days ago because the kata was not going anywhere. I was thinking it's something that, okay, after some time it will just clear up. But since I noticed it's getting worse and my kids have contracted it too, so I said like, okay, this time for taking medication. So that's the reason for change of voice. Back to my story. So this girl was like, I'm okay. I was like, when I saw that is a lie. Tell me this is not lies. This is just maybe an insect that happened to find its way on my hair. This is not hair lice. This is not hair lice. I had to like browse the picture of hair lice. Then boom, it was it. Funny thing is, I actually saw that hair lice on my daughter. When I saw it on me, it was I could not believe it. I could not believe it. I said I had to Google to be sure what I saw on my hair was hair lice. I have this normal, I don't know if it's normal. I don't know if there's any medical term for it. I don't know if I need any, is it dermatologist for hair or for skin? I don't know. Well, I'm always having itchy scalp. It's been going on for years now. I've tried different hair creams, different medications, just it's just not going anywhere. So I thought my daughters also inherited that itching scalp from me. So each time they're always like, "Mom, my hair is catching on." I'll be like, "Stop that! You're spoiling the hairstyle." And then their hairdos don't normally last for a week. It doesn't last up to a week because of the the constant scratching and all that. One day my girl called me. She said, "Auntie, come and see." Come and I said, "What was that happening?" She said, "I should come and see." I came down. I met my daughter lying on the chair. So I was like, "What is?" She said, "Look at." She has been picking out hair lice. She has been picking out this thing from her head and she believed it's hair lice. So she showed me she was dropping it in a container. Go the goose I'm having goosebumps, right? Talking about this, I'm having goosebumps again. She was like, "Look at all I got from look at what I've been removing from her hair." Oh my god. I was To say I was shocked that day, that was before I discovered mine. To say I was shocked that there was an understatement. I was screaming. I was, how come? Where did all this, like, there were more, there were many. From the tiniest, both the ones you can't even see with your naked eyes. Oh God, and I'm having goosebumps. Each time I'm talking about lies, I'm always having goosebumps. I don't know why. So I said, you got all this from her hair? She said yes. That she noticed the hair was really itchy, and so she called her and like let her go through her hair to see if she would see. Oh, then she started picking out. She saw lice and started picking them out. So I called my other daughter. I called her. I said, oh, come, let me check if there is mosquito. I got it. Let me check if there is also lice on your hair. I didn't even search for long, and I saw it. Lice on her hair. I called my son, I searched his hair too. There it was, lice. Then my girl, I said, come, let me check your hair too and know if I said no, there is no way this thing is going to be my hair because I'm always washing my hair. I presumed that maybe because their hair, when you make these attachments, wool and all that for kids, you don't wash their hair except when they loosen it. Ah God. People is going to eat me here before I finish this video. So I said no, there is no, because I'm always on this one nice, or I'm planning on making a new hairstyle, maybe probably next week. It's all old. So I'm always on weavings like this. So I'm always washing my hair. So I said no, there is no way this thing is on my head because I'm always washing my hair so they can't survive in water. That was what I thought. That was around towards the holidays, towards Christmas period. So I was devastated because I did not want to cut their hair. They don't have my girls, their hair grow in a very slow pace. Like the way the hair I managed to, I knew how what I was doing, all the stuff I was doing there to get the hair to the level it was then. So when I knew that there was no way out for me to like properly treat that lice, if not cutting the hair totally off, I was devastated. I was God. I knew how long it took the hair to grow to that stage, and for me to like cut. So I started browsing ways to kill hair lice. I started calling people, asking everyone, like suggesting, give me one suggestion or the other. Everybody was like bringing their own suggestion. At the end of the day, I found out that someone said to kill the lice faster, that um I had to use kerosene. They had to use kerosene with camphor and I think area. So one other thing she said, these three items I have to mix it. Then I thought about, how do I apply this harmful substance on their still kids? How do I apply it on their head? Knowing that the hair, the scalp has holes in it. The hair is the hair scalp. So it is very easy for those substances to penetrate into their head and maybe cause something else. So I was scared to try. In as much as I wanted to get rid of those lice. I did not want to harm my daughters. Someone was telling me they don't have to carry the mixture or the something on their hair for a very long time. It's just for some few minutes and I wash it up. I was scared. To be frank, I was scared. But I did not want to cut their hair. I did not want to cut their hair. I think 3 days later, that was when I said, come and check. I'm not sure, but to be honest, if I said just check if there is anything like lice on my head. Then that was when she brought out that one she saw. I wanted to run mad. I had to Google to be sure what she brought out of my hair was lice. Because how? Then when I started browsing more about these lice, I found out that they can, I think 3 to 5 minutes, they can stay in water, like they can survive in water for some time, like they can actually survive. Not that those insects that maybe in a minute or two they will die once they come in contact with that, but these hair lice, like they survive in water for a long period of time. So I was like, oh, that explains it because I'm always washing my hair. So how come they are always there? And their eggs. Ah, I saw billions of tiny eggs on their hair, my daughter's hair. I'm having goosebumps again. I saw billions of lice egg on their hair. So what I and my girl did was every day when they come out from school, we picking their hair, like be picking them out, including my son. Oh God, having goosebumps. Me picking out the hair lice from their head, like me picking them out. I was just trying to do this to see if we'll be able to manage it till if we're able to manage it till after the Christmas holiday and everything, then January we'll cut it off and start afresh. So I did not. That was I think October, September, October. I think so. I did not want them to go. I do not want to cut the hair because I knew I'm definitely going to cut the hair entirely if I want to totally get rid of the lice. So I was like, let's be picking them out and be managing them until Christmas, until the holiday season is over. So that was what I was doing with them and Might. Every day she would come help me pick them out. We That was what we continued doing until and then this when I was managing that hair lice. Oh, it's still there. When I was managing that hair lice, when I was managing it, I went to the salon to make my hair. So I told the hairdresser, I told her, see, I have lice on my head. That I'm saying this for you to like protect yourself, like cover up your own hair because I heard it flies. This like don't someone was telling me that this insect that they fly. So I told her the thing might fly from my head to yours. So just like protect your hair by covering it with something. She said, no, that is okay. She said, how come? How? Now why do I have hair lines? I'm always washing. I said, I don't know that. Now I just got to find out that your hair must not be dirty for you to have hair lice on it. So mm, she said, okay, she had to like tie her hair with something. So when she was washing the hair, when we were done washing the hair, I was in the. I think I. She said I should. She said I should. No. It was not the dry. So she said she wanted to use hot comb on my hair to see if she'll be able to like kill the eggs and stuff. So a woman came into the salon to make her hair. So when she was like brushing up my hair, I told the lady, Madam, please excuse me, I have hair lice. You can as well like shift to the other side. She was like, oh God, mosquito. She was like, you have hair lice. Like you have hair lice like on your head. And I told her, yes, I'm saying it for you to like protect yourself and like don't come close to me that much because she's oh thank you. She was like, thank you so much. Thank you very much. That people hardly say these things. Like people that have people that have bed bugs in their houses, hair lice, stuff like that, they don't say it openly. I said, is it a death sentence? I don't understand. Is it a death sentence? Like I have hair lice. So what's the big deal there? And it's not like it's going to be on my hair forever. It's going to go out. I'm going to like cut off the hair, but for now I'm trying to manage it to see to like have it on. Like I'm trying to manage the hair till after the Christmas holiday. When she moved a bit far from me, she was still like looking at me like I said, Madam, why are you surprised? She said she was truly surprised that she has never heard anybody openly say they had hair lice. So why is this something to be ashamed of? When I went to my children's school the next day after that, that was during the weekend. That was when she so the next new week when I went to school, I was telling them, see, my daughters have hair lice. I don't know where they got it from, and it is not from the salon because most times the lady making their hair, she normally comes to my house to do that. I said, so I don't know where they got this lice from. So the child was like, oh, one of their students, one of the children, that she has hair lice. a child in your class has hair lice and you did not notify this. So the parent, I said, then why did you expose that child to her classmates, knowing full well that these things that they can easily move from one person to another. I was really, really mad at the teacher, honestly. I was really mad at the teacher. I told her these kids they sleep during their siesta, they sleep together on their mattresses in a classroom. So I believe that was where my daughter was able to get the lights. She came home, all of us at home got infested. So I told her like we have to um know like how to during their sleeping time, how to like isolate my hey. I don't want to turn on the fan because I'm having kata, and at the same time I really need the fan because it's going to help chase away these mosquitoes that is hovering around me. So when back to my story, when the lady was like, ah, ah, I'm surprised you're saying this. I said, Madam, you don't have to be. I have airlines. I'm just telling you so you don't have to be infested too with it. So she really thanked me. Then the whole the whole every I went home. Then I think after the Christmas holiday, we came back home. That was the when we came back to our base. That was the first thing I did. I said, my husband, oh yeah, get the scissors, my hair. So he used scissors and like chop off my whole hair before using his clip on. I went bald, like the hair on my head was just scraped off. It was just skin. I told him I needed everything off. It was just bare skin. Then we did same for my kids and my son started crying that he doesn't like the hairstyle. That he doesn't. I told him, see, I'm doing it for your best interest, just to get rid of these lies, and that was it. Since then, I gave my daughter her own sleeping wrapper. I told the teacher, see, please be using this sleeping wrapper for my daughter because I don't want her sleeping close to any of her classmates again in case any of them is infected with that hairline. So I don't want maybe after some time now, after when I'm done grooming this hair, now another lice again will enter and I'll have to start afresh again. I told her, so please just use this wrapper for my daughter. Anytime she wants to sleep, during that siesta, just like her own mattress and wrapper should be separate from her classmates. So that was how I was. And do you know the funny thing? Then after using that clip on nose, after like shaving off everything, they were still lice, like they were just holding on to my skin. Like, hey, those balls again. They were like holding on to my skin. I don't know how to explain it. Like, they don't want to let go. They're just like holding on. I had to use sponge to like scrape them off. I had to like scrape them because I was my husband was trying to like use his finger to remove them, but they were just like they were much. When they did the haircuts for my daughters, for my kids, I saw these scars on their head because of constant scratching now. It was an eyesore. But I don't think hair lice is something you should be, and I believe applying all those substances on your hair just to get rid of hair lice, I don't think it is healthy. I don't think it is okay to apply different kerosene, camphor, and all those substances on your hair because the hair, your blood, your brain, that's where you are. That's where your brain is. Imagine all this thing penetrating into your head. Hmm. It's not it's not really advisable, honestly. I was really, really lucky because after this I had to like always be on my wig. I'm always on wig on my phone. My of course and I enjoyed it because the water, I started pouring water on my head, the breeze and everything. I really enjoyed it. I'm even planning on, even when I'm having problem with hair growth, I will have once in a while just like scrape off everything and rest. since there is wig, so why suffering myself? So I don't think having hair lice is a big is something to be ashamed of. I don't think it is. It's just mosquito. I killed it. Having hair lice is not something to be ashamed of. It's not a death sentence. It's not like we have leprosy or something. You don't. Yes, people might misunderstand you and want to isolate them. It is okay. It is fine. Nobody wants to come in close in contact with someone that has hair. Like, it is just understandable. But it's not something you should be ashamed of or feel bad because hair, hair it's not something you should be ashamed of because I got to know after my own experience, I got to know that having lice on your head doesn't mean you're dating. No, it doesn't mean you're dating. Doesn't mean that. So it's just, and I believe the best way to get rid of hair lice is just cutting everything off. Not like low cut, like shaving everything off. Go bow. I think that's the best way to control it because those things they are eggs. I don't know if it takes them. I don't know how many. I think they lay millions of egg at a time because the way those lies. So Jotin was just like, ah, God. So having hair lice is not a death sentence. It is not something you should be ashamed of. When you go to, if you have hair lice, please help other people by telling them. When you go to the salon, make your hair, help other people by telling them, see, I have hair lice, and they will appreciate you for that. They will tell them you have hair lice and do well to get rid of it. It's not. It's very uncomfortable when you have hair lice because the constant scratching, like, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video.